Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Brittany, but I go by Nurse BB. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, and share. If you want to know my secret and how I survived nursing school twice, stay tuned. Okay guys, so this video is going to be all about surviving nursing school. I have a couple of little tips that I wanted to write down on my phone so I make sure that I wouldn't miss anything. So during the video you're probably going to see me looking down, so let's jump right into it. Number one, so the first thing I want to talk about is getting organized. I made sure that at the beginning of each semester, when my professors would release their syllabus, I would take that syllabus with my planner and I would write down each due date. I would write down each assignment date. I had everything planned out. I knew how to study, what subjects to study for leading up to what test. Really staying organized and having a planner was like the number one thing that helped me get through nursing school. I also make an Excel sheet of my class schedule for the entire week. So my class is Monday through Friday, and even when I had clinicals, I would put my clinicals on there. I'm going to insert a picture of how one of those schedules would look so that you can kind of get an idea of what I'm saying. So for example, on Monday, if I had a class that started at 9 a.m. and my last class from 1 to 3:50, then I would make an Excel sheet. I would make 5 columns, and then I'd make rows from 9 a.m. all the way until about maybe 5 p.m. and then fit my classes wherever they landed for the duration of that class. And that gave me a better idea of how I could plan my time in between classes. Another little bit that I want to say about staying organized, I would get a binder for each class, and I would get binder separators, and I would put the subject in the little separator. That way my notes and all of my assignments were organized. That way if I was looking for a paper, everything wasn't all jumbled. Everything was in a binder and it was nice and it was organized. And each binder section had each class syllabus like in front of it. I recorded my lectures because that allowed me to thoroughly take notes. It would help me go back. Wasn't able to catch something during the lecture in class, because I recorded it, I was able to like play that lecture as many times as I needed to, because repetition really helped me learn. Being exposed to the same material multiple times helped me really retain it. And I would make sure that I would listen to the lecture, and whatever I missed in my notes, I would, write it in that section. And that's how I was able to really study and get the most out of my lectures. Try not to miss class. Going into number 2, make a detailed daily plan, like a to-do list for your entire week. So I would have a class from 9 a.m. to 11, and I would probably have like an hour and a half to 2-hour break before my next class. So within that 2-hour break, I would make sure that I would either plan a time for me to go to the library and study on a certain topic. I would either use that time to go and eat. I would either use that time to go and exercise at the gym that was on campus, but I made sure that something productive was within that time. That way I was making sure that I was really using my time to the best of my abilities. So surviving nursing school tip number 3. Making sure that you're eating, sleeping, and exercising regularly. You have to make sure that you are feeding your body and getting sleep regularly. Nursing school is already so stressful that if you are running on E, you are not gonna make it. You need to make sure that you're feeding your body healthy things. This is where I recommend meal prepping. It helps you save a lot of time and a lot of money. Going to the cafeteria, it starts adding up. Bring your lunch with you, and even prep little snacks. That way you can eat during your lectures. Give your brain some nutrients so that you can retain what the professors are saying to you. Is get quality sleep. Even if it's not the normal 8 to 10 hours that most people recommend you sleep a night. Get good quality sleep. Practice good sleep hygiene. So when it's time for you to go to bed, turn off your phone, turn off the television, and really relax your mind and allow your body to unwind so that you can sleep and prepare yourself for the next day, so that way you're fresh, especially if you're preparing for, you know, like a early morning lecture, or if you're preparing yourself for clinicals where you have to get up at the crack of dawn. You need your rest. It is a survival must. Try to schedule in some exercising, and this is not to say that you have to be a gym rat. Just get up and walk around, get some fresh air. Just try to keep your body active. Number 4, maintaining a healthy school and life balance. Nursing school will take your social life to 0. You will not have a social life during nursing school. Nursing school is your social life, honey. Okay? Try to maintain a little bit of yourself, of who you were before you got into nursing school. You need that time to spend with your friends. You need that self-care time. You know, participate in some of the activities that you enjoy, even if that's just spending time reading your own favorite book, you know, taking a nice bubble bath, or spending time with some friends. Taking a little break from the fast pace of nursing school. Surviving nursing school tip number 5 is positive self-talk. I am really big on self-affirmations. I have them everywhere. Anytime I am trying to achieve a new goal, I write it down. I was already writing BSN RN behind my name because I had it. I claimed it. Now that I am about to start graduate school, I write ACNP/BC. Give myself that positivity. I allow myself to envision my goal already achieved. Get in the habit of talking positively to yourself, even if no one else around you is doing it. You do that for yourself. Number 6, I want you to figure out your learning style, because once you figure out your style of learning, it's going to make nursing school so much easier. The way that you pick up and grasp concepts so much easier. Now, if you don't know what your learning style is, I do recommend a method. It is called the VARK method, VARK, where you can figure out what's the best way that you learn. Use methods that help aid in that form of learning. So for example, if you are more of a hands-on type of learner, then simulation lab may be the best way that you learn material. If you're a visual learner, then maybe you grasp materials better with flashcards or things of that nature. Surviving nursing school tip number 7, attend study groups. I lived in my professor's office. Rather, it was after lecture and I had questions but didn't want to dominate the learning space, because you know that I feel like that's a little rude when someone's constantly asking like just so many questions and it's taking up so much time to where the professor can't cover all of the subject that they need to cover in class. So if I was feeling stuck, I would go to my professor's office hours with questions in hand on what I was confused about. An exam, and I'd get my score back, and if I had questions on the ones that I had wrong, I was in their office asking them about it. That is what they're there for. They are your resource. Really encourage that you attend a study group, because sometimes peer learning is very beneficial. Your peers can kind of teach you in a way that's more relatable. All right, last but not least, surviving nursing school tip number 8. Cherish having a good group of best friends while you're in nursing school. You're gonna be spending the majority of your time with the people that are in your cohort, and these people like really become like your family. You are spending hours upon hours with them, studying, laughing, crying, celebrating, because you guys are really in this together. You're surviving together. It really takes a good support system to get you through nursing school. If you're not in the traditional setting of where you can gather that type of relationship with your cohort, say that your classes are online, if your support system is your family, cherish that and appreciate that and let them know that you appreciate it. Okay guys, so that about wraps up my surviving nursing school tips. I'm definitely going to be using them while in grad school. I hope this really helps a bit for you as you are going through your program. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, drop me a comment down below. Thanks again for tuning in. Catch you in the next one. Bye.